Yes, sir. What's up, people? What's good? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, by me exposing Jay-Z and Beyonce's business strategy, it wasn't seen by a lot of people because that was shut down. A lot of people didn't know about the Lululemon thing. I found out about it by just walking into Lululemon, just in the mall. So you see how information is passed along? By just telling me that, I was able to break down Jay-Z's whole business model because I knew how they would go about acquiring it. So I knew every move that was made without it even being put in place. And the guy who just said it didn't even know he was giving up the bean because they kept that quiet. Nobody knew about that. He just happened to bring this up. How did he come by his knowledge? Like my mother said, that is an international store. That's why these are all luxury brands. Like, I'll show you guys on the Patreon. I don't think I've shown you guys what it actually looks like. But people that land from the airport, they go right there. These high-end stores, like all of them are there. And they have a Lululemon, Gucci store, Louis Vuitton. The Louis store, they just expanded it. It's going all the way around. Now, let's get to this. The news of why you're here. Oh yeah. I didn't put breaking news because it's not really breaking news yet. This is in development of things to come with the new ownership. Everyone believes like, no, it's going to be the same old, just a new name. They're just removing the head. No, that's not how business works. If that was the case, why would you buy a company if you're not going to control how it's ran? No, you're buying and acquiring the company because you don't like the way some things were ran, and you want those things to run for you the right way. And Jenny Buss is looking to get out because she's not going to like the taxes and all the changes that has been brought forth to this team. That she's going to have to be fair or equal keel to all the other teams when it comes to this tax rate. They got to be fair. And they was like, oh, I can't make no money like this. Right. They're trying to drive all you out and get some tech billionaires in here. They can't have you fake 100 millionaires hanging around. I'm like, LeBron James' net worth is bigger than the owner. You have a problem. Now, here's what I'm hearing. Even though Rob Pelinka, who has brought the Los Angeles Lakers LeBron James on paper, he brought in LeBron James, right? He brought in Luca Doncic. He brought in Anthony Davis to this team, right? 3 anchor pillars of the team since he arrived. people feel as if it's time for him to go. Citing all the people he didn't get. He didn't know how to build around him. These are the people your boy wanted. He wanted to play with these guys. One big goof is getting Dorian Finney-Smith, because you spent 3 draft picks to get him just to give him back away. And to me, that didn't make any sense. Why am I gonna spend money on Dorian Finney-Smith and give up 3 draft picks to get him just to get rid of that player for nothing at the end of the year? I'm gonna do that for a half a year and lose 3 draft picks that I could have used for capital in any type of different situations. That's bad GMing. That move right there is deserving of termination. That's real talk. That is real talk. Yeah, that killer bird is right behind me. They be stealth. You be thinking they part of the monument till they turn their head and start moving. Now, when I start telling people things, it's because they're nearly on the table or they're about to be on the table. Now, I want you to understand this. Rob Pelinka has 1 year to get it right this year, or he is gone. And one of the top candidates for the job that a lot of people were talking about is Bob Myers, former Warriors general manager, coming in and steering the ship right. Remember, he was the guy they said built the Golden State Warriors. If it wasn't for good old Bob, none of this would be going down. Bob Myers. Bob on fire Myers. Get me some pliers for Bob Myers, please. And make sure they're on fire. Now, let's bring all of this to a head. Okay? Because I want people to understand what it is that they're missing. What you're missing is a natural benefit, a natural situation that should be performed on a higher scale than anybody has ever imagined. The Lakers are the most televised team. They're the most promoted. It used to be the Boston Celtics. Even when the Celtics was winning championships, they promoted the Lakers, who were at the bottom of the pit, because they had LeBron James. They had Russell Westbrook, LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, all on the team. Rob Pelinka brought them all over there, and they shit the bed because of LeBron James. They created the play-in situation, and you still couldn't get that right. They created the play-in situation just for you. And you still didn't get that right. You couldn't even get into that. Now, right then and there, that was a terminal offense. You hired Darvin Ham for 2 years. You like what he did so much in the first year, you gave him an extension. Saying, this is the coach we need. This is the coach that got it right. Not to mention, Darvin Ham has won 2 back-to-back in-season tournaments. Since the Lakers won the initial garbage. Oh yeah. The walk we did yesterday was the first ever walk in 100-degree weather in the history of the city of Tampa. The city of Tampa has never been 100 degrees until now. Today, it's at 98. 98 degrees, people. And where's the casino? Right back outside in the mix. Show this weather, it can't take me. I ain't going out like that, son. I hydrate when I feel like hydrating. Big casino, baby. We stay ready. All right, we ain't going there. That didn't sound like a regular dog. That sounded like some howling. So we gonna go this way. Yeah, this way seemed to be the right way. Down there seemed like spooky town. Then you see the other side of town. I ain't trying to run into Kodak Black. He got a pet wolf. Man, I caught him out there in the graves. Put a collar around him. Yeah, his name Otis. Otis, get back in there. Be a big ass wolf. Otis, shut up. Sit down in there. There ain't nobody but Otis. He ain't gonna bother you. I be like, he foaming at the mouth like, come on. Otis, I told you to stop playing, man. Go and sit over there, Otis. Man, Otis ain't done, boy. Come sit down. I'm like, nah. I'm good. Shoot, Otis ain't gonna take me out. Well, let's look at the gist of what's been going on here. Because we've noticed the problem ourselves. Bob Myers is a useless plant. He's useless. He's a fraud. Okay? Bob Myers is a fraud. And the reason you know Bob Myers is a fraud and just a walking, talking headpiece, he don't know a goddamn thing about recruiting basketball talent. You know, Rob Pelinka would know more about it than he would. You ask that man about business part of it, as far as doing the scheduling, the contracts, balancing. How you doing? That's the Jordan brand rep. He's in here working every day, running in heat. I'm walking, bro. I know my limitations. Yeah, he stopped now. That's the Jordan brand guy. Mm-hmm. Boy, this humidity though is something else. You got to get prepared for it. It's like wearing a mink coat in the desert. Like, get out here. Ain't nothing bothering my mink. The heat wasn't bothering me as much as the other day. These damn mosquitoes just flying all everywhere. And this dude from Alabama, man, that dude was black. You know when your hair is the same color as your face? Yeah, he was one of them. It was just another day in Alabama to him. Now, would it be a good move to bring Bob Myers, not Mark Jackson. Bob Myers did not bring Draymond Green, okay? He did not bring Klay Thompson. He did not bring Steph Curry to the Golden State Warriors. How you doing?
Yeah, no.
These are the facts. No, the guy who did it, he brought all that in there. Yeah, my mom keeps telling me, it's a heat advisory. Well, I advise y'all who can't deal with it, don't deal with it. Everybody else out here living. We under the advisory that y'all don't advise us. My mom out here panicking about it. You see the Cino panicking about it? No. You know why? Because the Cino is made different. Hit the like button. As long as the Cino is live, the Cino is standing. And as long as the Cino is standing and the Cino is moving his 2 feet, no heat index can bring him down. Especially when someone says LeBron James, I think, is the GOAT. What? Now the Cino's back away and back in the fight. Now, the former GM who was there, who drafted these guys, who saw and scouted Steph Curry, who made the decision to make the trade to get to the position ahead of the Knicks to steal Steph Curry because he felt that kid just did what he did in the NCAA tournament under pressure. And he's a little guy. And they gravitated to him. LeBron James was at his game. Yeah, we're going to have to get him. You see, just like that, he brought him over. He brought Monte Ellis over in a trade. That GM was the GM. Even when he lost the position of GM, you know what they did? They secretly kept him on as an advisor for years. So Bob Myers was sitting up there in the suit. We have the general manager, Bob Myers. walking around with his head up like he's the one making these decisions, when behind the scene, the basketball decisions was being made by this guy. Do anybody remember the general manager but for Bob Myers? Hmm? Mm-hmm. We said general manager, not head coach. Come on now, don't embarrass us. Don't embarrass us. Y'all supposed to know better than this. So Larry was running the team. Bob Myers, Golden State Warriors. Y'all can't be slow. You can't be slow. Y'all supposed to be basketball heads. Y'all don't know? So anyway. Larry was doing his thing. Right? And instead of getting the credit, Larry didn't get the credit. Larry was pushed in the background because the new owners who came through wanted somebody from the Skittles crew so they could taste the end of that rainbow. So they brought in Bob Myers, a friend Bob, in more ways than one. So, one more again. After all the training, all the working out, all the conditioning, all the factors of a professional athlete, even when he was not the general manager, it was his decision to to draft Draymond Green. Larry did that, not Bob Myers. But when they won that championship, they decided to give all the credit to Bob Myers. I thought it was the most disrespectful and disgusting thing they did. Probably worse than Mark Jackson. Mark Jackson's probably the worst because he's been blackballed, but they just paying Larry to just not be the face no more. Larry brought Mark Jackson over. He is the key and the component to help turn around the Golden State Warriors. And they rewarded him by giving him the boot. Does this sound familiar? Does this story sound familiar to anyone? It should. Mm-hmm. So Bob Myers, if you put him in there, somebody else is going to be doing the work because he knows nothing about basketball. He knows about business. So when I watch and listen to him on the sports show, he's really going off notes that somebody prepared for him. You ever see him try to engage in basketball conversation? When they do, they got him that job because of his affiliation with the Skittles crew. That's why he got the job. Now, I'm not taking away what he was as a business mind, as far as crunching the numbers, the contracts, how many years would this cap hit us, how much percentages and all of that. He can do the X's and O's on that. But when it comes down to going on the road, evaluating talent, have you ever seen Bob Myers do that? Have you ever seen Bob Myers scout? When have you seen Bob Myers out on a scouting report? Bob Myers here to scout the talent. Yeah. Yeah, coach. Team. Team, coach. Yep, that's right. Team. You think Bob Myers can hold anything down? No. Bob is done. Now, they always say about the people involved, right? But what about the people involved? Well, the people involved, it's going to be a little bit different. Because, see, when people start manifesting manifestos and everything else, people are going to want a concise report on everything that is transpiring. People are going to want reports. You just can't put hours and say, oh, I clocked in at here and here. This ain't no Wendy's or McDonald's. Can y'all see me? Can y'all see me? Can anybody here see me? Do. Yep. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, cool. I'm just making sure y'all can see me. Now, that was Mom making sure I was still alive. I'm like, you called in the middle of my life. She was like, I'm making sure you're okay. Of course I'm okay. This is me. It'd take a Mack truck to stop me. And after that, I'll still get up and be like, I'm gonna get you. As soon as I get out of this hospital. I'm gonna get some mechanical legs like Darth Maul. I'm gonna be back. But yes, Fraud Myers is what I call him. He knows nothing about basketball. Can't scout talent. Larry was there making these decisions. Larry Miller was the guy that brought in Barbosa, brought in all of this talent to the team. David West. Have you noticed Draymond Green recruited Kevin Durant? Wasn't Bob Myers. So they need to put some respect on Larry Riley's name. Well, it was Larry's team. Larry built the thing with his own two hands. So if it's not up to Larry, then who would it be up to? When have you get fired for bringing in Steph and Klay Thompson? Huh? You bring them in, the team starts taking off. No, it's new ownership. New ownership, they want they people in there. But they know this guy don't have the fortitude to do the job. So, what did they do? God, it stinks over there. Completely stinks. Yeah, see? I know when I hear dogs to get away. It's a nice Cadillac truck. That's what happens when you get a Jordan rep. You get a nice truck.
Anybody else have a bag?
Well, he's retired Army. He was in the Naval. He was in the Naval before he started working for Jordan Brand. He was in the military for years before he retired. Came back, started working for Jordan Brand. So, yeah, those things matter. There's a lot of different. Did I hit a milestone? I did. Milestone, baby. 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 milestones. Let's go. Let's go. Where we at with the steps? Come on. Ooh. We ain't even at 10,000. Oh, you fronting on me. Oh, 10,000, here we come. You ain't saying nothing but a word. There's so much going on that other people just haven't realized. Like in general, the actual consensus of the people that's hanging around is a lot different from the people that's not. You feel me? You always want to be in a situation you're in control. And Larry was told to step down and take a role, take a seat. Now, here's what I'm believing is going to happen. At the end of this season, I think they'll evaluate how far they went, how far they didn't, and they're going to go from there. And when they make that assessment, That's when the people are going to wake up and say, hey, this is what we need to be doing. Yep. People are going to wake up and say, all right, can't make it. I think that they're going to let Rob step aside. He's like, I'm just going to step down from being general manager. I'm going to do something else. And then they're going to introduce, well, since Rob stepped down, we have Bob Myers from the Golden State Warriors. He's going to be, where the niggas at? Bob Myers gonna want to bring back the shorter shorts. I liked it better. I think we played better when the shorts were tighter and shorter. I was watching old Magic Johnson videos and how all the players' buns fit in their shorts. And I think we need to get back to that. It was Bob Myers who found the way to cut down resistance, and he believes that players are going shorter, they're slowing themselves down because of their shorts. What a genius. Bob Myers has figured out a way, because he studied aerodynamics. He's a genius. The wind shortage of the shorts is pushing back and slowing their legs down. But with shorter shorts and tighter shorts, they'll be able to do two things: get Bob excited and this Los Angeles Lakers crowd. Oh my God. Now, a lot of people would say that, but they wouldn't say it around me. They just would say that because that'll be their thing to say. But all I'm putting it out there is saying, if it goes down the way old Cino is drawing it up, then damn, there's got to be a script somewhere. A lot of people waiting on Raw tonight. See what goes down tonight. Yeah, when you feel like you could give more and you just can't give more, that's when you, that's when winning is done. You feel like giving up, but you don't give up. You keep moving. You keep pushing forward. See, that's how winning is done. And that's how winning is done. Nobody can go an hour in this heat. They was talking about the heat index. You can't be outside an hour in this heat. They all scared down here in Florida. And the bougie part of Florida. And I looked that heat back in the eye. I said, I don't need no water. I'm good, bro. I survive off spit. I get a water when I want water. I'm going rounds. Oh, she got that Doberman. We going this way. I ain't seen a lot of dogs out. Whoa, did my vision just, whoa, my vision just jumped like a projector. Okay. We might have to, yeah, we might call this in the 9th round. I turned my head and my vision said, I said, oh, wait a minute. Think we got a little too tough. We need to get back closer to the house. Hey. Nah. Yeah, conserving energy. To do this walk takes courage, takes guts, takes fortitude, takes insanity. Come on, legs. Don't give out on me. Don't you chicken out on me. Come on. They said LeBron is the greatest player ever. Better than Kobe Bryant. Come on. That's all we need. Keep pushing. No, he ain't. They can cancel that. Well, let's just say, let's wait and see if Zeno's right. You know, in these areas I've known have been correct a lot of times. And 45 minutes straight. We've been live. We've been live 45 minutes straight. The water in the hottest heat index ever in the history of Tampa. But who's holding it down? Woo. Yeah, man. Well, we're gonna see what it is. I'm not saying Magic gonna keep him. I'm saying Rob Pelinka gonna be out of there right after this season. They just gonna do it in a professional way that's not as disrespectful to Rob. Magic Johnson gonna be on the podium. Rob Pelinka just decided it was gonna be in his best interest. He wanted to spend more time with his family. So with his kids getting older and stuff, you know that stuff is important. So I said, it's okay. We'll find somebody to step in. We appreciate all you done, Rob. You brought us a bubble championship and an end season tournament win in about 8 years. Yeah, that's success for the Lakers. I mean, so we gonna just go on and make a change. And just so happen, we got one of the best who just had a dynasty in Golden State. Yeah, Bob Myers. How you doing, Mr. Myers? Welcome to the Los Angeles Lakers. Yeah, we gotta put the right jersey on you now. Yeah. He gonna build a dynasty over here now. Where he should. LeBron, oh no, he ain't gonna be here no more. Now he welcome to stay on, pop up and do a little dance for the crowd, talk to the fans if he want to. We ain't gonna pay him no $50 million. Yeah, that ain't happening no more. He can come in for the veteran minimum. The veteran minimum, yeah. Other than that, though, I think we done here. It's winning time. Man, that heat is really starting to cook now. Am I at 10,000 steps yet? All right, I'm over 10. I'm almost at 11. Almost at 1,100. We can keep doing. We can keep going. Stay near the crib. Stay near the crib, baby. We got this. Stay near the crib. So, by the show of hands, well, not show of hands, but type in there who you want to see as the general manager. If it's between these two, is it Rob Pelinka or Bob Myers? Let's see it. I want to see how many names pop up. Mm-hmm. Oh. Oh. Okay, looking like from the pics, y'all saying Pelinka should be out. All right. Guess it is what it is. Rob Pelinka better start packing his box. Now, I'm hanging in there, fellas. Hanging in. One foot after the other. You know what I mean? Hanging in there, bro. One foot after the other. We're gonna be at 1200. Oh yeah. Come on, Cino. I ain't hear no bell. We ain't hear no bell. I'm hearing all kind of stuff. This is it. Come on. Home stretch. Last lap. Let's go. You can do this, Cino. Only you can do this. Setting records in Tampa. First time 100 degrees in Tampa. And one man who wasn't from Tampa showed up and showed the people of Tampa how it's done. No water break. No breaks. Live stream. The whole thing has been going for a whole hour. Non-stop. doing his march, his walk of destiny. And during that walk of destiny, he's had nothing but great fortune. He's had some stumbles, a little slight dizziness, but he centered himself. He remembered his martial arts training. He got centered. And then he started seeing double. Started seeing triples. He said, I'm going to follow the one in the middle. Hey. Yes, the degree of difficulty of doing what I'm doing takes a certain man. But YN couldn't do this. They never been trained for it. They never been built up in the trenches. They never had to walk in 10 feet, 6 feet of snow. Snow coming up past their waist. Walking just to go to the stove to grab a juice and forget the chips and go back and get the chips. They don't know nothing about that. Playing basketball in snow, can't even dribble. Just running and shooting it up, snow hitting the back of her, falling off. You're wearing gloves, but you can't shoot right with the gloves on, so you take the gloves off to get a better shot. They shouldn't come up under those conditions. Driving through tornado winds, damn near picking up the back end of the car. That's when it's real. That's when it's appreciated. That's when it's on the even keel. That's when everything is in perfect balance. Dealing with those adverse temperatures. We played basketball games. And intense searing heat. And saying, I'll take some more. Now what I don't play with is Hawaii. As long as that sun is way up there, I ain't worried about that sun. Go to Hawaii. That sun like right here. You will be looking like the Dikembe Mutombo and Wesley Snipes combined. In 24 minutes and around Hawaii. That's a different kind of heat, bro. That's dancing on the sun. July 29th on the Patreon. Get ready. Be there. You don't want to miss that. gonna be about some explosions. Oh, just wait and see. Now, whew, Bob Myers can get Giannis. Why do y'all need Giannis? Y'all got Luca. I don't think that works well for the Lakers. Giannis isn't going anywhere. He's gonna stay. And if he was going anywhere, it wouldn't be the Lakers. LA is definitely not where he wants to go. It would be Miami. Or Milwaukee. You ain't gonna leave Milwaukee to go to another Milwaukee named New York. No. Man, brother just moved in. He already hitting on the white girl. Damn, the moving truck is still there. She starting early. Okay, hold on. All right. Hey, what's up? I thought this was the house. This is not the house. Okay. They fooled me. All right. Okay, vision starting to go. All right. So, shouts out to Kwame Brown, Bus Life. Dreamers Pro. Shouts out to you, brother. Shouts out to Self Talk 78 Sports TV. Welcome to HD TV Sports Talk with Jose Rodriguez. Good to see you back, brother. And we gotta make it. We ain't passing out. So some gator could take us in the pond and drown us like a sap. We don't do that. Come on, kicking that Bron hate. They say LeBron is the greatest Laker of all time. What? Never. Greatest nothing of all time. He ain't even the greatest calf of all time. Let's go. Come on, push. There we go. Yeah, we making it now. That little bit of frustration. Ranking him in the top 50 greatest players of all time. What? Him? No. Never that. Glorified bum. But he is a bum. World need to know it. Doggone rim runner. Gonna be the best player in the history of the game. He's a rim runner. Bum. It's time to get rid of these bums. Take them out. Expose them. Drag them in the light. That's why we gotta keep moving. We gotta keep the fight. Fight gotta keep going. That's right. Gotta keep the fight going. Gotta keep the fight going. I mean, damn, did you see that though? His sisters didn't even let that brother unpack. He was unpacking the truck. I tell you, sisters, y'all better step up. These white girls are jumping on it. She ready to get down on it. Get down on it. She's ready to get down on it. Right then and there. See, y'all, sisters, y'all too laid back. Thinking the man gonna come to y'all like that. Shoot. White girl beating y'all to the punch. She caught him unloading the truck. My man was taking bags and boxes off the moving truck. Oh my goodness. Almost took a knee. Almost took a knee right there. Will Cino survive? I'm gonna keep y'all there till I make it safe. How about that? We were gonna end the party, but might as well. Y'all been with me the whole run, or the whole walk. Y'all should see how it ends. Oh, shouts out to Blood Boxes. Mando Black TV doing this thing. Don't forget right now to sign up to the Casino for Life Patreon. You ain't gonna wanna miss July 29th. That's all I can tell you. July 29th. All right, I made it. I'm out. Oh, you got new neighbors over there around the corner.
I don't see them that side too often.
Yeah, they unloading the truck now. Look like some army dudes. Too.
Yeah, we got a lot of military and veterans doing over
Yeah.
here. See a lot of DB places.
Yeah, the guy that worked for Michael Jordan Company, he over here.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, he's a retired army.
Oh, wow.
He worked for Jordan Brand. Yeah, he's jogging around out here. He worked for the, I think he did, I don't know. I think he lived probably over there near Cherries.
Oh, he's not over here. Okay.
Nah, I was walking over there, ran into him. He in there wearing a long sleeve and running. A Jordan long sleeve.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, he got a nice truck though. Yeah, he didn't get too far running.
You close that door, man. I'm not
Oh, okay.
I'm just out here too long.
All right. We did it. Let's see how many steps. What do you mean paused? There we go. Oh. Ooh, we at 13 already. 1,300 steps. No more.